That's right. Getting some...
Masterful. Right. Every year, feast of. I totally agree. So this'll be a piece of cake. You sound pretty. Well, but first things first. Okay, great.
Here's your blackback perch stew, folks.
It smells so.
It's my pleasure.
That was so delicious.
Xiangling can be a bit of...
Come on, Dad.
Because I know...
Don't worry. All right, let's...
Tap, 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 tap.
So, it's outside the box thinking that we're looking for, right? Hotel always seems to have a unique perspective.
What? My ears are... Yeah, it's Paimon.
Oh, of course.
Meaning, you're here for some other reason, right? How much...
Well, Hu-Tao, I wanted to ask you.
What food I like? Off the top of...
Wow. So even Hu-Tao gets lost for words sometimes.
Come on, even the...
Pretty right.
I see, well, it is...
Dynamic?
No, not that shrimp dumpling.
Okay. So it's...
Bingo.
Okay. When it comes to
Sounds uh-huh. Everything in this...
Since the traveler seem...
Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Stimmt, die ist ja neu. Sperr. Das ist blöd. Power. Ja, keine mache ich Mission. Bekomme ich auch nichts für Bücher. Ach, nicht Chi-Chi, ey.
Oh, it's you. Why, if it isn't the special guest who seldom visit. Less busy than usual, I see. Yikes! What happened to Excuse me? The neck. Oh, it's just Changsheng.
Welcome.
No. I'm entering this year. You need to know it's all this.
Chi-Chi has some gusto.
Oh, I understand. Sensei coconut. Well, Dad, how about you? I like.
I agree with many of our... We also see...
Got it. With medicinal.
I must apologize.
That's okay. Everyone's input can. Medicinal dish. Food with substance. It's a great. You're welcome. It's great to have a doctor's unique perspective.
Oh, how you flatter me.
receptivity. Oh, she is! Great! That makes this whole... Alright, time to... Coconut milk.
Ah, children, come.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any...
Oh, no. You've done so much for Leo Hub. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads to...
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wild. That simply won't do. Especially since, I imagine, you still have a very long... Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities at... Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once... I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
So, in the eyes of an adeptus...
But that's enough.
That's right!
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very... Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the... You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies. And if you were lucky enough, But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact... Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Well, since you're an adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they...
Yes. I suppose she does.
She counts? How come there are so many adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go...
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of...
I'm back, Granny.
Ach, sie.
I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yen Fei, I believe you've already heard of the traveler and her traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame. A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes. Here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh,
All right, Yenfei.
Gut.
You'll have to
Weiß ich schon mal
excuse
mehr über sie,
Yenfei.
das ist gut.
and Adeptus? He mentioned that they had me, and once I was all...
Well, that's a big...
Well, Anyway, let's not... The chasm's been...
Is that Yenfei?
I know, Granny, you've told...
Whoa.
Commercial consultancy. Krustle. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with... He mentioned that he would... So, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem. But it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Wow. An Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Best we be a little more careful.
Wieso hat er mir jetzt... Ich hoffe, es gibt viel Eckstein. Ich bring Brot nach Hause. What the? Okay. Ich existiere zweimal. Gut zu wissen.
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon. And
Greetings, friends. It's...
Hey, what brings you here?
Has something happened? What's with this great big stone on the ground?
long story. So, just to confirm, I will assume responsibility for handling this stone of unknown origin. Any objections?
None here. You know how to get things done, Kuching.
Ach geil.
As long as it's with
Ich
you,
darf den,
I can
ich habe
rest
also die Verantwortung für
Should I
dieses Stein.
take this to mean that you doubt the relative safety of...
Huh? Well, for starters, Ketching is the one who's
Oh,
all...
ich bin
I
irgendwie
was
witzig.
merely joking. By no means. You wish... You...
Well, it's a big one, right? And such a smooth surface, too. Makes you think there's gotta be a good chunk of jade in there.
It was found by a fishing crew, not far off the coast. It must have been underwater for years. So the erosion will be what's given it.
Finds like this cannot be...
So, well,
No weapon.
Kuching has taken...
let's put that aside.
Actually, we...
Oh?
No.
Food preference?
I have rather...
That's your idea of...
I summed up my...
A few weeks out on...
What about you, Big?
Me?
Paimon thought you would...
As for me,
Okay, got it. And that's where I would... You need to walk. They're very... Huh.
I heartily agree.
Okay, got... I didn't say that. Alrighty. Thanks,
Traveler, Paimon, do you have anything planned after this? Good. I'd like you to help me investigate something. It's about this stone.
You picked the right people for the job. We invest...
My
Wo
thoughts
waren wir jetzt? Das
exactly.
nächste Wettspiel,
The
Alter.
Chichen has... I'm sure you've become a... My grandfather was a very few one folktale shortly after after many years of... But this is all just theory, and now that Rex Lapis is... That's why I think the responsibility for this... It was just a couple...
3 birds with 1 stone, huh? Hey, don't worry about that. This sounds super important, so don't mind me. Besides, we're only... Wait a second.
What? Why are you shouting?
Kuching, can I tag along for your investigation?
Uh-huh. But
Since it's all about this... Please?
if it means...
Really? Alright, then it's...
Gehen, das finde ich doch. Nope, dann... Ja, dann mal sehen, wann ich das fühle.